name's Ethan. My partners are Casey and Elena. We're doing the Cordillera, and the cities are Rossland, Victoria, and Okanagan.
So to make this more engaging for you guys, we've decided to leave some questions at the end so we can pay attention. We brought chocolate to whoever gets it right.
Yeah.
Pay attention.
Can I hit play?
I'm running the
The Cordillera is on the western side of Canada and British Columbia, the Yukon, and a little bit of Alberta. The Cordillera is made up of rugged mountains. It is ideal for skiing and mountain biking due to the climate and physical features.
110 years ago, the population of Rossland, British Columbia was 7,000. There was 42 swans, 4 banks, and 17 law firms. A smelter was built in the valley below that in 1906 became Comingo. Scandinavians from the United States and their home country came and introduced skiing in the area and invented an organization called the Rossland Ski Club. Rossland is built on a crater of an old volcano and has an elevation of 1,023 meters. By 1930, the city of Rossland reached its lowest point, with a population reduced to 3,000 and being hit with the Great Depression that started in the 30s. The future didn't look very promising. The Golden City was not condemned by the fate of Ghost Town. 62 years later, at the 1992 Winter Olympics, Rossland's name was said once again, and this time it was for the gold medal being produced on the ski slopes. Rossland is home to some of the best alpine and cross-country skiing in British Columbia. Rossland has been producing ski champions since 1987, including Olympic champions Karen Lee Garner and Nancy Green.
Is this live footage? You guys did this? Cool.
Red Mountain Resort is what grew from the Rossland Ski Club. At Red Mountain Resort, there is downhill, cross-country, and cat ski. There's also snowboarding. The elevation of Red's Mountain Base is 3,806 meters. In the summer, there is mountain biking and golf. The golfing is at Rossland's Golf Course, the Redstone Resort. There's also farmers market every Thursday in the summer. Mountainy terrain is perfect for skiers and bikers who want to take on the tough terrain. It is 10 kilometers from the United States border. Rossland receives approximately 2,000 hours of sunshine a year. The population is 3,000 and is one of Canada's highest cities. In the winter, the annual snowfall averages at 370 centimeters. The snow stays a month longer than in the surrounding valleys. Rarely are winter days lower than -10 degrees. In the summer, average temperatures are 25 degrees Celsius and a low of 11 degrees Celsius. Some plants in the area include alpine fir, interior Douglas fir, Lake aspen, Rocky Mountain red cedar. Some other species here include sage bush, rabbit brush, antelope bush, mountain avon, bunch grass, pine grass, and blue bunch wheatgrass. Natural resources include water and minerals such as iron and gold. Different economic activities are tourism, bars, stores, logging, real estate, and buying passes for things like golf and skiing. In 2001, the population was 3,646. The population in 2011 was 3,556. The population had been about equal in 10 years, although the population varies during the summer and winter.
In the climate in the 1900s was much warmer than it is now. The winters only got to about -10 and the summers got to about +32. The climate average now is -20 for winters and the summers are about 20. Every 5 years a harvest and between frost occurs. The temperature range between summer and winter is double that of the coastal parts of the provinces. In the summer, the precipitation level drops as the temperature rises. The highest precipitation in the valley occurs in December and January. The Okanagan has a low annual precipitation that ranges from 150 millimeters in the southern tip of the region around Vesuvius to 300 millimeters in the northern part of the region near Kelowna. The Okanagan's distinct climate is affected by the westerly air masses. In the 1900s, the Okanagan was an open parkland which was ideal for pioneering. It provided enough trees to build houses, barns, and fences. The remainder of the land was open for the grazing of large herds of cattle. There was a lot more vegetation back in the 1900s. Now there is a big decrease in vegetation due to the clear cutting and construction. The vegetation now consists mostly of fruits from the orchards and vineyards. There are three main valleys that make up the Okanagan. The main valley is occupied by the Okanagan Lake in the north and center, and by the Okanagan River in the Vesuvius Lake in the south. There are two smaller valleys. One begins south and west of Peachline and runs south to the Oliver and Vesuvius area. The other, more sharply defined valley begins at Kelowna, runs north to Vernon, and is occupied by Wood Lake and Calcasieu Lake. Wineries are a big thing in the Okanagan. The first vineyard planted in the Okanagan was the Obelite Mission in Kelowna in 1859. It was planted by a French Catholic priest, Charles Passy, and was solely intended for the production of sacramental wine. Since then, many acres of wine grapes have been planted. Approximately 9,900 acres of vineyards are planted in the Okanagan. There is about 200 wineries in the Okanagan Valley. Most vineyards can be found along Lake Okanagan and can also be found along neighboring lakes including Vesuvius Lake, Skaha Lake, and Vasquez Lake. The Okanagan vineyards account for approximately 90% of all wine produced.
We built railroads, made ski hills, hiking trails, golf courses. We made it benefit our lifestyles, building houses, making garbage dumps, building bridges, and making dams in the river. We can ski. It gives us opportunities to be active, makes us adapt to weather changes, like how we can be cold quicker than most people can handle if they are in places of heat.
Is there a conclusion?
No.